Oh, here we go. This is bound to be helpful. I think this is a relatively new update to Steam, is having this like nice screenshot interface built into a particular game. It'll actually make it relatively easy for me to take notes on the fly, at least as far as like recording things I look at. So that'd be good. While we're at it, let's start this episode out by actually looking at more of these buttons up here, like journals. Oh, don't got any of those. Okay. I did have the thought, because I pressed escape to save at the beginning of the first episode, and I was like, I may have been neglecting to read a journal this whole time, because so many missed games open with you already holding a book that you could have been reading for the last, let's say, half an hour, because they're long. Looks like this game might have like 8 journals in it, but I don't have any of them yet. Let's see, controls, journey tools, maps. Maps? Do I have any maps yet? Neyyah offers a wide range of fascinating locations to explore. Upon entering a new location, a new map will reveal itself on the locations list to the right. Use the maps to understand the world you're exploring. Press M to access maps. You can also click on the current location to expect your current position on the Neyyah world. Neyyah world? I keep wanting to say Neyyah because the first moderator I elected on my Discord server was named Neyyah. So I felt especially targeted that a new Myst type game came out of nowhere that's named after a familiar name too. Take note of the new map updates message, which will appear on the screen once you enter a new location. A red dot will mark the place where you arrive. Take note of this as a funny... It's a funny amount of tutorialization, but it's like this one, it's like, look out for the new maps update notification. It'll come out to say that this is a new thing. It's like, I'm already in the screen that shows me maps. So like if I'm already here, I already know where the maps are. So you could just say that a new map happens when you enter a new location, but it says to take note of the notification, which is very funny because that's what notifications do, is that you just kind of inherently take note of them. I'm being silly. What are these names? Okay, it's the Falitsu Island zones. Gufunkia zone. Why don't you go funk yourself? That's where I started, right? Yeah, I came out of that portal, went up that staircase, other portal, right? No, I came out of here. Jalud arrival state, yeah, there's the portal on my left, not that one. So over to my left was a portal, but I couldn't do anything with it yet, but that confirms that it's a portal, so I guess I can go through it? Do I need a Jalud to do that? Water tank, salt dispensing unit, crystal mechanism, camera, Bololba pods. Okay, the Billix tank. All right, there's a lot of terms to get used to here. So this is the first area we kind of played through after I arrived via the Jalud. South of the Golorfiak mines, which is where I am right now. Where am I? Hangar. So it should be around here, right? Yeah, I don't remember any of this stuff yet. Okay. So there are a bunch of maps. We'll see how much I look at these versus just kind of having my spot down. And Golorfiak Mines is also extracted directly. So okay, so you can look at the current map you're in without having to like navigate to it separately. Journey Tools. Journey Tools provides you with the materials that will aid you in your adventure throughout Neyyah, giving you more understanding of your encounters through the use of the Traveler's Guide and allowing you to keep track of your goals through main goals. You can also rewatch the scenes where you encounter characters under character interactions and adjust your game experience with journey mode. Okay. So main goals, activate the portal at the heater servers and find the lab. It is a little jarring when a game seems like Myst, but it's like even the menus have a paragraph explaining what the menu is. Like they're worried you're not going to be able to figure out the menu. List of observations and hints towards solving puzzles. No thank you right now. Okay. And the rest is what you expect. Options and saving and so on. Okay, so no journals yet. Yeah, that camera is particular. But I guess I did largely come from that direction then, yeah. So I'm seemingly at the craft hangar. So over here on the left is this, and I came from here. But I came from the, yeah, the work site. Because the underground mine had a blocked passage. It looks like there's a different way to go back there, though, that I may have missed. We'll see. Check this place out. Yeah, those look wild. Right up to the top. That's a cool transition. Ooh. Oh, we can look out. Okay. Hi. Bye. There's a whole island down there. Yeah, that's the mine I came out of. The blasted off doors and whatnot. Looks like on my return trip I can turn left to go this way. There's more that I missed originally. Good to know. I can only look. Oh. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out for how it says 180 degrees or 90 degrees when I turn, because that helps me orient myself, because sometimes we turn a surprising amount. In moments like this, I would like to look directly to my side and see what it looks like around there, but I guess not.
Ah, Vamir. I've just finished stacking these heater shells. What did you do with the fourth one? You're not Vamir. Are you the one they were talking about? Vamir and the Pelska? Yes, yes. Yes, she said you would come. But what if she's working for Snorlax?
Did he send you here?
Oh, it took too long. I mean, Vamir was never gonna trap. Anyone?
Acting.
I should have. I must get to Olujay.
And he just runs away? But where am I going? Am I chasing him? Oh, bye. Oh, am I dead? Am I gonna be okay? What? What? Enter the red, what looks beyond? What is happening? Uh-huh. Accept video call.
So, I heard Mason went through the portal and blew himself up.
Oh.
Along with the Jalood.
Oh.
Why would he do that? Such a waste.
How did you hear that?
You must return to Olujay. The portal that brought you to the lab will take you to the other Jalood. It will be useless to you, of course, without the right programming, which is why you must find the secret portal.
Could you make it not a secret by telling me? Obviously, I know it's like the point of the games, but it's just funny because I'm like, in those settings, the person's either lying to you or they're like unable to communicate with you. So when people communicate so clearly, I'm like, can you just tell me what to do? I wasn't prepared for such HD people. In Abduction, they made a point to make the FMV disguised behind like a wall, so you wouldn't be exposed to like directly to the actress actor, whoever they were playing in that game. That was just an extremely detailed filmed person. Like, I don't even have a camera that can film that high quality. I guess he died. He was very bad at lying. Implied that I was supposed to be captured by somebody, and then he just fucked up so bad at flying that he exploded. What an introduction to a character. I guess what a totality of a character. That must be his only cutscene. I heard he exploded as a hell of a thing to hear from somebody. Oh, we got our first journal. Emergency video call transcript document. Oh, is the whole journal just what he says? Yep. So, I heard Mason went through the portal and blew himself up. Yeah. It's quite a message. Okay, we must find the secret portal. Okay, so that's all there before. But we have past messages. They must be in reverse chronological order. Oh, that's just page 2 is there. That's not a navigation screen. So that must be all the pages, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, there's no indication of chronology, and the writing does seem to proceed top to bottom, but you would think that any other stuff I see here would be older than what I just said. But what we just said to each other is the newest, is the first message listed. I'll just read it like a normal document, and we'll just see if it makes sense. So that's a message from Vamir. Interference detected, audio and video unable to be delivered, data salvaged. Follow these instructions. Firstly, grab the Payeeta case behind you. Okay, so this is just him continuing to talk, but the video failed. So this is just a continuation of that. Once you take it, power will be restored. To access the rest of this lab and other areas I have secured on Neyyah, you'll need a key. It's in my office at the Payeeta factory of the arrival sector. Strong interference detected, difficulty in translating audio to text, loading. Error detected in program. Program unable to translate entire conversation. Next page contains salvaged parts of audio. Complete text communications, add-on programming running. Converting salvaged audio into text data. Successful. Loading. Change locations of the transportation towers. A mask is needed to Orange Payeeta. Velatron machine. Zyphor. Lower the Neyyah. Once the spores are released at the Neyyah heater chamber, sensors will activate. Go straight to the Pelski shrine. Smolax will come to Neyyah. You must be prepared once activating the bunker teleportation system. Secret portal. Now go. I shall be awaiting you here at the Jalud docking station in Olujay. Okay, well, it's a very convenient level of corruption where he lists all of the main words, it seems, in chronological order, and we just lost all the grammar and, like, puzzle solutions in the process. Hello? I can't look away from it. Okay. What? Wait, where am I looking now? That's not the same screen, is it? This part got jarring. I keep suddenly looking in different directions. I guess they really want me to do something in like a cinematic way, to the point where they might as well have just honestly just automated it. I'm being like made to do this in this exact order. The Payeeta case. That's the symbol we saw earlier on my icon. I didn't realize it was a little case, but I recognize it now. The Payeeta case holds the Payeeta devices. They provide power to various machines found on the Neyyah sites. Developed in red, blue, and green and yellow designs, 3 components make up the symbology of the Payeeta device. A Talaiva portal triangle, representing location. A line of 4 squares, representing the Payeeta energy level. A circle with a line through it, which makes a Payeeta unique to its given location. Huh. Please notify your instructor if any Payeetas fail to operate during your training sessions. Interesting. It's an interesting level of being, like, more explained than you expect, but in a way where I honestly don't think I've learned anything about what the device is or does, or even how these bits of imagery that have been listed relate to each other or using the device. So overall, not a great briefing. Oh. Hello? So this seems to be framed to be of special import, like it's the main object you spend the game with or something. A bit like the portal gun and whatnot. That's a document. Neyyah cites 28 sectors. Camera sector, elevator sector, HQ lab sector, and arrival sector. Those are the same symbols as the 4 fuses that I found. So that's interesting. Neyyah spore collection pool is in the middle. The current position, I'm over here at 2, which is also the Jalud exit station. And the arrival station's over there. Okay. Don't know what to make of most of that yet. And that button doesn't do anything right now. Yeah, I wanted to look at this a minute ago, but they wanted me to leave. Let's see. The Pelska portal operation notes. I have attained a new crystal from the Pelska shrine. This has solved the issue of certain areas in Neyyah not being accessible through this handheld portal. I have decided to call it the Pelska portal. Urtnur has also updated the Banok system, which this portal system operates on, making sure to hide it from Smolax's gaze. I can't help but think of Snorlax. The sensors I have hidden within Neyyah's Pelorian portals also react instantly upon accessing areas of Neyyah. These sensors unlock traversable areas of Neyyah within the Pelska portal. My work here on Neyyah will be much easier and quicker to conduct than I have ever imagined. Of course, all this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Aurian's contributions. Activating the Pelska portal at the Pelska shrine is now very instantaneous, and Aurian seems to agree upon the activation code. In memory of the Bezaltians that were lost, and from the ashes comes a new beginning. Bezalta continues to guide me in this mission, it seems. For this, I am thankful. Many Bothans were lost on that mission. Ooh, hello. Handles. New Pelska Shrine crystal. Activation button. Base connects to console at Pelska Shrine. Is that what the bowls are? I kept making note of bowls. It kind of looks like this might, like, you put this in a bowl, and then you put a crystal in it, and press a button, and it'll portal? Note, the Pelska portal can only be used at certain areas in Neyyah. I have called these areas active points, and their locations can be found in my journal at the secret office. It's not a great secret if you're going to name it and list its existence here and there. It's a much better secret if you don't ever reference it at all. The Pelska portal must be powered at the console I have set up at Pinorvia Point. Only then can it work correctly. And that's the same thing as before. Okay. Interesting. Okay. And what will I do from here? So that's the terminal. That's a button that doesn't do anything right now, and sort of a map, but I'm not sure if I really need to have that one listed out for myself, really. Do I head back out now? Can I go that way? No. Nishka Sites 28. Code required. Okay. Do I translate that from this bit? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, crystal, right, full, right. And it finishes instantly when you put it in. There's no, you don't like say, there's no like an enter button. Here we go. Door unlocked. Access to Lab HQ lobby granted. Security access / secret office data. My dearest Talaiva. Talaiva. I'm glad you managed to access this console. Since your last visit to check the sensors at the Neyyah pools, I thought I'd assist you in any other explorations you'd wish to carry out on Neyyah. Your inspections and systems I've put in place have been invaluable, especially with my memory. Head like a sieve, as my mother would insistently tell me. Plus, I've enjoyed seeing you more often over the last couple of months, as our work finally comes to an end. Soon, we will be able to make up for lost time. Somebody gave Talaiva access to this place, which is not me. I put together some notes for you inside a book. You can retrieve it from inside this console by pressing the unlock button on the next screen. The book contains a rough map detailing the route from here to the Payeeta factory where my new secret office is located. This guy's not really great at secrets, honestly. Really throws around the word secret in a relatively easily discovered places. I guess a diary under your mattress is a secret diary, even if it's not very, like, secure or hard to find. I have programmed certain portals to deactivate upon the release of this book, which should keep you on the right track. If you wish to explore the rest of Neyyah, you'll have to power them back up using the console I have set up in the secret office. Interesting. So they seemingly put the entire island in tutorial mode for this other person in order to make sure they get to the right place. And it'll function as a tutorial for me, too. But narratively, it functions as a massive roadblock for me because I can't just go where I want to go. I have to go the way that the tutorial that this other character went through had to go through and recreate their steps. Also, you'll be happy to know that I've made some adjustments to the Pelska portal. Once powered, you'll be able to traverse Neyyah faster. You'll find it behind you in the cabinet beside the emergency broadcast monitor. Stay safe, Vamir. Beside the emergency broadcast monitor. Unlock book. Secret office developments. So am I taking that separately? Is it a second journal? It sure is. And then behind me is the device. Is it that I can open this whole thing by clicking down here? Yep. That's how that works for sure. Got it. Good to know. The Payeeta. Oh my god. Okay. 5 red, 4 green. Sorry, 5 red, 4 blue, 7 green, 1 yellow. Variety of different crystal shapes. Are these 4 the same? These 4 look like they're all the same. Same crystal-y shaped thing. And there's 4 pips and they're all the 3rd one. Okay, so the pip number and the color are the same thing. Red is 1, blue is 2, green is 3, and yellow is 4. 4 greens are identical, the other then these 2 are identical. Oh, the thingy is spinning. Wait, so for these 4, the circle is spinning. So they're all different a bit. These are 2 down triangles and 2 up triangles. So the symbols are all over the place on the as far as the shape of the frame behind the screen. But they also have a little 1 inside of a 0, basically, that's spinning, like a little knob. Okay, don't know what to do with that yet. We'll see. The Payeeta factory security office developments. Well, so much for that. Finish point. Yep, that's all you can say. Enter something moving portal, something moving factory. 3 and... Nope. Okay. Step 2. Just like written in reverse, maybe? Directions to the new office at the Payeeta factory. Talaiva, please refer to this map if you struggle to reach the Payeeta factory from this lab. I've decided to hide some of it. Mason's salt trick will come in handy here. Keep these notes safe. It's hidden by a Mason's salt trick. So if I learn about special salt, there might be some way to reveal the rest of the instructions later. Okay. It's funny because I was just thinking about the colored ink and how that reminds me of how when you're reading through Atris's diary on Channelwood, I think, that's the one where the locals gave him inks that he later discovered changed color later after they're used. And so all the pages there were written in different colored inks, but he didn't know that when he was writing them. But at the time, we're reading the journal and we're like, why are these colors changing? What's going on there? It's like a little bit of intrigue that makes you wonder what's going on. And then you find out there was no reason, or there was a literal reason. It just wasn't actually a clue, but it made you curious while you're reading. And it's like a fun little trick for a game to do that's trying to pioneer getting people to pay attention to it and what it's saying and so on. This is a clever game. Wow, hot take. The start point is the HQ hangar, which I think is where they just said I am, right? So go through the Golorfiak mines. Yeah, the lab HQ is the big crazy building. Were they calling that a secret HQ? Because it's not very secret when it's a giant, crazy, glowing super building covered in crazy visuals. So we head back out. We go through the mines the way that we came, which I'm pretty sure, at least it looks like it's going to take me through the mines the way I came and not through the other side path. But that's going to take me right through the door that's blocked by debris, I believe. So I think one of the puzzle steps is going to be me figuring out how to get rid of the rock that's in the way. Follow the path back to the cave and take the Pelorian portal to the heater servers of Felitsu Island's Gofunkia Zone. Gofunkia Self. These were some wild names. 2. Cross the heater servers and make your way to the Olba pools. So that should be back in the previous zone, right? Let's see, looking at that map. Yeah, that's the map that we were previously in. So the parts they're not letting us see are maps we've never been to yet, where these are 2 maps we have been to already. I have kept certain Benoxy Eye portals open for your journey to the Payeeta factory. When you leave Golorfiak mines and reach the heater servers of the Gofunkia zone, I don't know how to pronounce that, yeah. The Pelorian portal you would have arrived through will be inactive. If you want to reach the Neyyah pools, you'll need to reactivate it at my secret office at the... Sorry, the use of secret so much is just really funny to me. At the Payeeta factory, along with a few Benoxy Eye portals. I know you're only too familiar with this hub station of Neyyah. Your checks and rechecks on the sensors I've set up at the heater chamber there have proved most valuable. Valuable and invaluable are basically the same thing, aren't they? That's funny. Look out for this Talaiva portal to return here to the Golorfiak mines. Any cart systems on Neyyah won't operate until you have powered the portals at the Payeeta factory. The lab here on the Golorfiak mines is no longer safe. Talaiva. I have to find a new place to protect my research. The Payeeta factory remains very cut off from the other Felitsu Island zones. It's funny to me a little bit, the writing style, because they're insisting on using their special alien sounding names so frequently, but they're always followed by something that you could largely just use on their own. So it's like, oh yeah, the factory, the mines, the portal, the island zones, and so on. So it's like, it's and they, to the point where they also like name drop the person they're talking to repeatedly, to a point that like that starts to be a way that people don't usually write. The Payeeta factory remains very cut off from the other Felitsu Island zones. With the collapse of the Yoplesh portal, it's unlikely Smolox's men will return here anytime soon. They find this place disorienting. They won't dare explore the lower depths of this ancient place. The lower level will lead me through the pier and down an elevator to the old storage bunker. See, these don't have special names. This will be my new secret office. Stop writing down where your secrets are. This will be my new secret office, Talaiva. A place to keep my spare key for the numerous lock systems I've set up across Neyyah. My secret key for my secret lock systems. Good thing I've never left a paper trail to its location. I have set up across Neyyah. And all other important research documents. My secret documents in my secret lab that no one must know about, so I mustn't burn this message, Neyyah. Not Neyyah, Talaiva. Disconnecting the mechanism from the original crane, once used to carry the Payeetas up into the central tank, was no easy task, but alas, the entrance into the pier is now protected. Old Payeeta caskets still linger in the Pelorian flower stained waters of the Payeeta factory's lower level. In case any unexpected visitors do decide to inspect the factory, I have boarded up the doorway to the old Payeeta storage room. I tested the ladder, which leads up to the security access console. It won't drop down until the lever at the central tank in the factory is activated. The ladder on the side of the tank is still safe to use, but may need to be replaced at some point, considering the state of the rest of the tank. So they're implying that it was safe when Talaiva was there, but by the time we get here, it's probably busted. The stale fumes of the Payeetish clan's activity still stain the rusted skeleton of this eerie place. To think what that room would have sounded like when the Payeetish clan were busy at work inside the pods, fastened tight, creating their magic. The Payeetas. Now I am using the ruin of their home to accomplish my own tasks. This is a little bit... Given that this is an instructional document, this is a strange tangent for them to go on, but also maybe not the most elegant way of establishing this, like, lore that could be maybe told visually, instead of preemptively put here. Now I am using the Talaiva. Am I just like him? Draining what is left of this world for my own purposes? Some nights, having returned to yourself and Neyyah on Olujay, I gazed up into the blanket of stars above me, an expanse of stars, if you will, and I wonder, is Fazalta completely lost? Is there any way to truly bring it back? It's the Denis. Then I remember seeing our son a few mornings ago, before returning to my work here on Neyyah. He was so bound to his pen and paper, sketching his own interpretation of the old Philatzian world, even labeling places in Galahanti? He has taken such a shine to their old language, and in such moments I tell myself, yes, I have to keep going. Not long now, Talaiva. Find what you need in my secret office at the Payeeta factory to get access to the rest of Neyyah. I'll see you both soon. X. This went way heavier on the Mist parallels than I was expecting, given that it mechanically seems to be diverging from Mist. But, like, we arrive on a strange island, somebody needs our help, and the instructions we get indicating where to go are instructions left by the husband for his wife, which is like how the first note you find in Mist is for Catherine from Atris. Even this like, it's a little bit more inelegant that there's like this like, am I just as bad as him? It's like strangely inserted in this particular document. Like, why would you be writing it here? But it's also like, oh, is Atris as bad as Gen? It seems to be what's going on there. Gen, who was himself a scourge on natural forces and so on, with the way that he would perform the art and do so poorly do such horrible things to the indigenous people of the lands that he discovered and or created. I'm not gonna get into that argument right now. I'm not gonna repeat it. You can see my argument about that stuff in my playthrough of the remake of Riven, which, if anyone's here and likes Mist games and did not check out the remake of Riven, you should check out the remake of Riven. It is not a remaster. It is a full remake in the style of, like, Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that, where, like, they straight up, like, changed. I think they changed all of the puzzles, actually. It's like, it's a remake in the style of Pathologic 2, where it's like, it's shaped like the original game, it's recognizable, but all of the bits are actually new and changed out. So it's actually satisfying to play while also re-experiencing the story in a different sort of vector. Okay, so now I have the portal, right? It seems like I can't go this way. I can't open this one back up. Can't even look at the broadcast thingy anymore. Does this button work now? The button works now, got it. That's a dragon. That door is a dragon. Okay, oh, more of our buttons are here. Which one's new? Is it just journey tools? Maybe it's not that new. Okay. We have the Payeeta case, which I'm not really sure what to think about that yet. Oopsie. Oops. Let's go back and take a look around a little. Oops. Alright, I've done some Oh, I'm out here now. Yeah. Oh! This is where the cutscene happened with the really HD man. And then he exploded himself, as you do. Okay, so I went that way during the part where my character started walking on his own. Okay, I've reoriented myself a bit. And this dragon... I guess they're not doors. I thought they were going to be dragon doors, but there's kind of just dragon... Just kind of being a dragon over a light. Seems not interactive. So there's a porthole down there. I can't go over there. I can walk under this dragon. And I can, that takes me over here. Oh, but when I approach, he just goes up to the front of the, oh. Okay. There's a strange spot where I can put something. I think I just approached from over here. I think this is what originally disoriented me in the first place, is that somewhat strangely, when you navigate from over here, you end up approaching from this side. So I guess they just don't want you to really walk around this room so much. Okay. So you're the object of interest right now. Oh, or that's locked. Uh-huh. I have fuses and portals, and I don't think the portal works here. I don't think that's the point of the portal. I think those are keyholes. Those are a bunch of floating jellyfish light things. Bioluminescent plants, maybe? They kind of look like they're little planters, because sometimes people have like mid-air planters and they have like space for the roots to hang down. Maybe it's a plant that can absorb moisture from the atmosphere or something. Seems like I need to leave manually and not do anything else in this building yet. Yep, and we saw that earlier. Oh! I can look around. There's an open ceiling to that building I was in earlier with the vehicle there. That's a vehicle I have not investigated yet because I wanted to put it off until later. I did not know it was going to be quite the tangent that this has turned out to be, but that's where I started this episode. Okie dokie. I'm intrigued. I know I'm being a bit sassy about the writing and stuff like that, because that's who I am, but I like running around the place and checking it out. Let's see. Let's investigate this vehicle, because I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Oopsie. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okie dokie. It doesn't seem to work yet. It looks like the lever's already there, but I don't think I can click on it. At least not yet, maybe. Okay. Well, based on the layout of this place, it seems like we're intended to miss the path that was on our right and will now be on our left. But now my return trip, it'll be more apparent, I think. That I can go down there, I think. There it is, yep. Actually, I feel like I did check this spot and tried spinning. Oh, I think I spun around in that direction instead of this direction, so I didn't see that you can go here. That's funny. I think I did inspect this very spot and try spinning to see what I could find because I found this spot conspicuous, and I was like, oh, that's weird. How can I look around consistently like that? Okay, so down here, a whole side area. It's not doing well. Definitely looking a bit reclaimed by the elements. How long ago did you send Talaiva to your secret base? The green stuff really stands out, but it's just kind of there sometimes. Seems to be like a light system or something. This one looks smashed. Big ol' ledge. Exposed roots. There's a window up there. I'm intrigued by how often you can look up. That interests me. It's a lot of work, given that they're all separate visuals. Okay, so I need a key, and I don't really think any of these things really apply. Yep. Gonna have to look around for something else. But maybe I'll find that next time. See you guys later.